Hey YouTube, it's CR33Bug. I know it's been a while since I've done this, and yes, this is my new Spellground. I like it a lot. It's a green one. That's one of my favorite colors for the Spellgrounds, and I finally got one. But besides that, I'm here to show you a deck profile, guys. I know it's been a long time, and I'm very sorry about that. I apologize. I'll get more up and coming soon, more duels, etc., more gameplay videos, everything like that, YouTube. I'm so sorry. Um, so let's get started out. My deck of the month for July is Lightsworn Ruler. It's a very sacky deck, and it's fun to play. Any Dragon Ruler variant's fun to play. So let's start off. We got 3 Judgment Dragons, and this is the dragon lineup. I got 3 Judgment Dragons. I play 2 Light Ray Diablos, 3 Eclipse Wyvern, and then for the Dragon Rulers, I only play 3 of them because I think 4 is too cloggy in my opinion, but it's your own personal opinion. I'm not saying 4 is bad. I think 4 is just as good, just in my opinion it's too cloggy. With all the rank level 8 you play in Light Ray Diablos and just cards you need setups to play before you can play the card. And I play the Redox, the Tidal, and the Blaster. Those are the Dragon Rulers, and that's it for the Dragon lineup. For the Lightsworn lineup, I play 3 Lumina Lightsworn Summoners, one of the best Lightsworn cards in the game. Another great Lightsworn is Lila, and I play 2 Lila Lightsworn Sorceress, along with Aaron Lightsworn Monk, Gareth Lightsworn Warrior, Wolf Lightsworn Beast, and Jane Lightsworn Paladin. That's it for all the original Lightsworns. Now onto the new Lightsworns. I play 2 Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn. It has a great effect. It's basically a free extra 2 mill. Main phase 1, you can mill 2 cards from the top of your deck, and he gets an attack boost if you mill a Lightsworn. He's a 4-star tuner. He's an awesome card. At the end phase, he mills 2 as well. And then we have Minerva, Lightsworn Maiden. She's a level 3 tuner. And when she's milled or sent to the graveyard, you can mill an extra card. And she's just a good card. She's a JD searcher. And that's it for the Lightsworn lineup. Now on to the Dark Monsters. I play 2 Kree Bandits. You have to mill in this deck. You need to get your graveyard set up. You definitely have to have a good graveyard set up to pull off big plays in this deck. But it works out when you do. I play 2 Necro Gardener. It saved me a lot. I think it's fine at 2. I wouldn't play any more. I wouldn't play any less. It's really good in certain situations when I'm trying to protect the lights when I have on the field, like Lumina or something for a turn. It's really good in that sense. I then play a card no one's probably been playing in a while, or no one's been talking about, but I'm playing Gorz, the Mystery of Darkness. And I don't know why I decided to play him. He was just always one of my favorite cards, and he's really good when you do get to use him. He's a big threat to your opponent, and he's just a really good card all around. Then I play Black Lesser Soldier, Envoy at the beginning. Everyone knows what that does. And then to finish the deck off, I play the 1 Honest, because you can only play 1. And in a deck of mostly all light monsters, you need something like an Honest to get an attack boost. And that's it for the monster lineup. On to the spells and traps. For the spells, I play 3 Soul Charge. Soul Charge is one of the best spells in the game right now. It's so good at setting up your field. It really hurts your opponent when you get it off. Kree Bandit just helps get it to your hand faster. It's a really good card. I play 3 Solar Recharge, standard in any Lightsworn deck, and 1 Charge of Light Brigade, also standard in any Lightsworn deck. Onto the traps, I play 2 Fiendish Chain and 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Both are really good cards in this deck because Phoenix Wing Windblast allows you to discard a card, and sometimes you have Dragon Rulers in your hand, Necro Gardeners, maybe a Wolf, cards that are clogging up your hand that you just don't need in there. So you can just discard it and return one of your opponent's monsters or spells or traps to the top of their deck. And then Fiendish Chain is really good because it can stop attacks and it can negate effects. It's a really good card all around. It's been a great card this game ever since it came out. I know you guys are wondering why I play Gorz and I play Fiendish Chain. Well, let me get into the side deck, and I'll explain the reason why. For my side deck, I play 2 Fossil Dyna to stop special summons and to surprise opponents to when they attack into it. It will destroy all their special summon monsters. It hasn't got, and it's redox fodder. It hasn't gone off successfully, but I've had it and prevented opponents from special summoning and stuff, keeping it face up. But besides that, it's been alright. I play 2 Ghost Trick Jack Frost. I think Ghost Trick Jack Frost is really good. If I did take the Necro Gardeners out of the main deck, I would definitely replace them with 2 Ghost Trick Jack Frost. I think it's a really good card. I go up next. I play 2 Breakthrough Skills. Always game 2, or mostly always, I side out those 2 Fiendish Chains for something. Either Breakthrough Skills or some of the next cards coming up. I'll always side it out. I play 2 XYZ Universe. It's a super broken card. If y'all don't know what it does, let's say your opponent has 2 rank 4 Exceed monsters on the opposite side of the field. I flip XYZ Universe. It uses their monsters and tributes them off, and I can summon a monster whose rank is equal to or less than the combined ranks of those 2 monsters. So it's very good against decks like Geargia, decks like that, other decks as well, lots of other decks. It's a good card all around. And next I play 2 Darkfall. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that, but when your opponent special summons 2 or more face-up monsters at the same time, send those monsters to the graveyard. Then send all monsters in the opponent's hand and deck to the graveyard that have the same name as the monsters sent to the graveyard by this effect. So when you're playing against Coons and Geargias and other decks that special summon multiple monsters at the same time and try to go off, you flip that and just destroy them. It's a good card when it goes off. I had to go off against a Coon player recently. He almost shat his pants. Next I play 2 Debunks. Debunk's probably the best side deck card this format. If y'all don't know what it does, it negates activation of a monster. The activation of an effect monster's effect that activates in the hand or the grave, and remove that monster from play. So the hands, artifacts, Honest, any hand trap card. And next I play 3 Royal Decree. And mostly what I do is I'll end up siding. If I'm siding Royal Decree in, I'll always take out a Phoenix Wing Windblast and 2 Fiendish Chains for the decrees, and I'll keep 1 Phoenix Wing Windblast in just in case I do draw that one and get lucky. But yep, so that's why I play Gorz and Fiendish Chain. Don't think I'm bad and don't know that I can't summon Gorz with Fiendish Chain on the field. I know that. But on to my Exceeds. Now that I've shown you the main deck and the side deck, for the Exceeds, the rank 3s I play are Wind Up Zen Mains and Levio the Sea Dragon. I play them because they open up lots of plays. You're constantly trying to remove the Eclipse Wyverns, and you're removing Necro Gardeners, just cards that could be good that you could bring back with Levier and use to go into other Exceed plays or just push for game, things like that. Zen Mains is to stall, mostly destroy things. Zen Mains is a really good card, always has been. I play at number 80, Rhapsody and Berserk. It's a great card. It can use its effect up to twice per turn, and it removes cards in your opponent's grave from play and then attaches itself to an Exceed, and that Exceed gains attack. Next I play number 103, Ragna Zero. That card's really good against Boojins and Fire Fist. Any deck that you're playing against where their monsters gain attack from spell cards or anything like that, or just gain attack boosts in general. You can detach it in a material during either player's turn, destroy that monster, and draw a card. I play Gaga Cowboy for the random times I need to get that little bit of extra life point damage in. I play Abyss Dweller to stop graveyard plays. I play number 101 Silent Honor Art because it's good as fuck. I play Star Leech Paladynamo. I don't really know why. I don't think I've actually even summoned him once, but if I did summon him in a situation I needed him, he's a really good card, and if they didn't stop it. The 2 rank 7 exceeds I play is Master Blades and 1 Big Eye. I wasn't concerned about trying to get a Draco sack because they're so expensive and getting reprinted. There's no point in even trying. So I'll just stick with those for now in the deck. This isn't a serious deck. It's all for fun. I had play 2 Michael, the Arc Lightsworn. He's very good. He's a level 7 synchro. You can pay 1,000 life points to banish 1 card on your opponent's side of the field. And during the end phase, you mill 3. It's an amazing card, great synchro. Also, when he's destroyed, you can add Lightsworns back to your deck and gain life points. The other rank 7 I play is the other Nuker. Since I sold all my Exiton Knights, I play Black Rose Dragon. It's really easy to go into level 7 synchros in this deck. So, Black Rose Dragon's a great option for when you don't have that JD and you really need to nuke the field. And for the 2 level 8s, I play Stardust Dragon. For obviously, you know why I play Stardust Dragon. It's good for protecting things on my field, and it's good for saving me in certain situations. And then lastly, I play Crimson Blader, and you all know what that's for. And I hope you guys enjoyed this deck video. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys would like to see. And it's been fun. CR33 Bug out, YouTube.